This is Lost Kobold on YouTube, Golden Kobold on Electronic Cigarette Forum, bringing you a quick double review. I'm going to review a new atomizer plus my follow-up for the GGTB review. The atomizer is the Cisco 901 low resistance. It's really great on the GG because the GG is 901 native. It works perfectly fine on an Ego with the Good Profits adapter, and I've been using it on that as well. 2 ohm, why did I go there? The low resistance 306s were kind of getting a burnt taste on some juices. Not necessarily a burnt taste on all juices, but even the 100% VG juices that it wasn't giving a burnt taste to, it kind of muted the flavor complexity. It muted the flavor complexity. It gave a lot of flavor, but it condensed the flavor and you really couldn't pick out the elements within it. That's not an issue with a lot of flavors, like decaying menthol. It only has one flavor in it, so you don't care, and 306 is great for that. However, this Banana Foster's from Vaporite is a really great complex flavor. It's got like a caramelized flavor in it, maybe some cinnamon, some banana. You can just sit there and take it apart as you vape it if you have the right atomizer. On a 306, you're just getting one strong whiff of banana. Putting it on this LR 901 Cisco, let me hit this up. You get a great amount of vapor, a good amount of heat, not as good as a 306, but better than standard resistance. But the flavor is just fantastic flavor. And it's not just because of this juice. Part of it's the atomizer. The atomizer really delivers the full effect of the flavor. No juice. This atomizer makes every juice come alive a little bit more than going too low resistance or too high voltage. Too high wattage, I guess would be a better way to put it. Because at this 2 ohm level on a 3.7 device, you get all the elements. You can take them apart, but you're still getting massive amount of vapor. Obviously it's 100% VG juice, and you're getting more warmth than a standard atty would produce, but not so much as a LR306 or a standard atty at 5 volts. I actually made a smoke ring. I should have got that on video. I could have been like, I get you. Yeah, I'm just loving this atty. Cisco 306, 2 ohm. It's got a little hole in the side. That little hole leaks. That kind of sucks. But the GGTB has a trowel in it which captures the juice, so it's okay on there. On the Egos or Infernos, of course, the cone catches the excess. They make drip shields at Empire Mod. I highly advise you to get one. I plan on getting one in the future, but I don't have one now. They go on top of the atomizer and stop the dripping, basically. It just captures all the dripping. The other part of this review is the GGTB itself. This is my follow-up to it. I've had it for over a month now. Overall, it's a functional device, but not an exceptional device. It's destroyed. It ate this Ultra Fire battery. This is the second one. I told you it destroyed the first one, and I had one that worked, kind of. This is the one that kind of worked, but now it's the threads caught the tape, peeled it off, so exposing the metal. However, when I put it in here now, it automatically activates because it's metal on metal contact. So this battery is useless. I did get an AW17670 battery, which is a fantastic battery. Don't get me wrong, AW, best batteries there are. This 1600 mAh, it lasts a long time. It's just, it fits in really well. It doesn't rattle at all. So why don't I recommend this mod? Cost is one reason. It's $80 now at Clouds of Vapor. That's significantly more than it was at Vapor King. It's also, as far as, you just got to keep buying stuff for it. If you want the button to work right, you got to get the $16 magnet buttons. on top of the $80. Now you're looking at almost $100. Plus, you're probably going to get the copper spring to go inside of it to decrease resistance and increase your vaping experience. That's another $3 plus shipping. Plus, you've got to buy these $12 AW batteries. So if you're getting 2 of them, you know, you're looking at $24 in batteries on top of your $100, $110 mod now, and it just keeps adding up. You know, you're ending up spending $130, $140 for this, which all in all isn't that great. It's not as versatile as you would like. You can't use the cheap batteries. It also has to be cleaned religiously. You might as well devote part of your daily calendar to cleaning this bad boy, because it's going to tarnish if you have the nickel plated model. Even this one, this button used to be as shiny as that bottom, but now you can see it's gone all black and nasty looking. The whole tube of it gets looking like that. I have to wipe it down daily. I had it sitting on a table, not being used for a whole week because I was waiting on a new battery to come in, and when I picked it back up, screwed everything back together and tried to push the button was just amazingly crappy. It wouldn't go down. I had to pull it all apart again, and you have to take apart this little button. It's a 5-minute ordeal, so I'm not going to do it on this video, but you got to take it apart, pull the pieces off, wipe everything down, lube it all back up, put it all back together, put it on. This is like once a week with this thing. At least once a week with this thing. The threads on the top end caps are very good, as I said in my last video. However, the threading inside this button is utter crap. It's got so many burrs in it, it doesn't want to screw back together. And even when it does screw, the locking function is catching on the burrs. What are you going to do, you know? I mean, that's a pain in the ass to deal with. There's no other way to put it. And at that price range, you could really get a lot of other mods for a lot cheaper. You could get a $20 Mad Vapes box mod, which is probably going to break within a year or 2 years. But who cares? It's $20. You could get an Atmos copper mod, which is all mechanical, for $60 now. You can get a Pure Smoker Icon at the same price as this device is now, or a Pure Smoker Prodigy. You could get a Rough Stack from Mad Vapes. You could get a Bombshell. I mean, there's just a ton of mods out there at this price range, and they're not all as time consuming as this one. This is a mod for somebody who just likes to sit around and shine their guns all day long, because that's basically what you have to do with this. You just sit around and shine it and make sure it's working, and when it works, but it's not fantastic. It doesn't do anything special. It's just a 3.7 volt mod that requires a lot of my time to keep operational, and in that respect, I don't recommend it for the price range. Some people may love them. I can see where it's functional. It's just not fantastic. And that's my review of the GGTB. However, don't let that dissuade you from getting one of these Cisco 2-ohm 901 atomizers and putting it on a Ego or a Mad Vapes box mod or whatever you have laying around and giving it a try. Those are definitely worth the money. And that's my review. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.